Hello, the internet. Welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today we finally have the new content for the Sword X staff Konosuba COLLAB. We both have the Otherworld Visage and the Monster Conquest. So I want to talk about both of them to explain how they work and to show it to you guys. First of all, the COLLAB itself has been a 50-50. I feel for light spenders it's a great collab because you can more or less get everything. But if you are a free-to-play, it's kind of annoying that you're only guaranteed one character, and then unless you get lucky, you will not be able to get the others. Like, you can only get one of the companions as a free-to-play player. And then when it comes to the cosmetics, you can only get the ones that are here, right? The ones that you can buy with the currency. You can get lucky with the free coins you can buy, because you can get up to 10 coins for the mystery gacha, which means for free you can get a random piece for either Megumin or the Royal Capital Thief. One of the two, you can get a random piece. Now, you can get lucky. This is a 0.7%. If you played Hoyo games, you could be lucky, but I don't like it. I think it's super low. To put it into perspective, you will need 40 coins in order to get the whole outfit, because every 10 pulls you're getting a random piece, and it prioritizes the ones you do not have. So it will prioritize those. And then this means you need 80 coins to finish both of them, which is kind of expensive, even if you were to buy everything here. And then the other two skin packs you can get are gonna be the Goddess of Water and the Tracksuit, which are $5 each, which is personally what I like the most, because it's just cosmetics. You buy them, you get them, right? What's this? Oh, mismatch. Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting this mostly for Chomosuke, by the way. I don't. I'm not even getting it for the rest. I just wanted to get Chomosuke as the head decoration. So not that one. I want to be getting. Where is? There we go. Chomosuke on my head. 10 out of 10. So when it comes to the other cosmetics, I feel it's a bit on the expensive side, but at the same time, I feel you get plenty of rewards as a free-to-play, and as usual, this is an idle game, so they are never really... if we compare spenders and free-to-plays, there's always going to be a huge gap, sadly, right? It is what it is. That said, let's talk a little bit about the Otherworld Visage. Let's pull for Megumin, because I do want to get her, and then we'll go into the Monster Conquest and explain it and see what are the best companions to be running in here. So, let's jump into first the pools for the Mystery Gacha. Let me do 2 singles, and then we'll buy some packs to see what we are getting. So this is a 0.7% chance of getting like an actual drop. As a free-to-play, you get 10 coins, literally. So you will be getting enough for a random piece on one of these 2 sets, whatever it is. And we got the helmet. Oh, honestly, we got the best piece, in my opinion. I wanted that, and I wanted the staff. So if I can get that too, I will be happy. That said, mystery coins, kind of expensive. This pack right here is 35. This is 20, I believe. 15. I think it's like that. 10, 5... and then $1. I think those are the prices. So it's only one of them each. It's already kind of expensive. And if you were to be buying them, you will be getting like what, 40, 50? Yeah, you will be getting barely enough to get everything. Like barely enough to get all of the outfits that you need. Personally, what I think I'm gonna be getting is this one, because I want the pet pulse as well. And it's 20, and then I only need 10 more. So I most likely will just either be getting this one right here or this one right here. I don't know what I want more. Probably the gifts, because gifts are... You get on a daily basis a few of them, but they are harder to come by in contrast to the badges, I will say. So most likely I will be getting this just because of that. And then we have 700 left over, which I don't think I'm gonna be getting these two. I'd rather just save them for other packs personally. So we have 35 coins. Let's go do some gacha. Let's do some gamba. See if you cannot get duplicates or you can get duplicates, because if you can get duplicates, that will be literally fucked up, by the way, like actually fucked up. Okay, we got this stuff, so we got both of the things that I did want to get. I'm gonna try to get obviously both of them as well, and then the other 5 pulls, we'll do them here, see what we can get. So let's do another multi. I do like that so far. It doesn't seem like you can get duplicates, because if you go to the rules, it tells you that duplicate legendary visages compared to 600 Donu. So it seems that as long as you are getting them, you are fine. You cannot get a duplicate. It also tells you here, when unowned exclusive visage are in the prize pool, you are prioritized to receive them. So I assume this means that you cannot get a duplicate until you've pulled for all of them. If you already got all 4 pieces, I don't know why you would be going for anything else in here because it feels like kind of like a waste of coins, right? Because the other things you can get is just materials and gifts, which, you know, kind of expensive to go for that. And then we'll just do 5 singles here. Yeah, it's fine. Because also, by the way, if you guys have leftover currency, even if you cannot use this, it doesn't matter because this does not carry over. Guaranteed rewards progress does not carry over. So I will say just use them because I am pretty sure the mystery gacha coins, you know, there is no reason to be saving them unless you prefer to save for a future one. But I don't even know if we're getting any other collab anytime soon. So I will say just use them, but that's up to you, obviously, as usual, right? How you prefer to play. So if we can get one of these 0.7% ones, it will be pretty nice. But I assume we're only gonna be getting some gifts here. Okay, one more. Perfect, another gift. Honestly, all of those gifts are good because I need to level up Kazuma. And I will need to be leveling up Darkness tomorrow. I don't even have Darkness yet, by the way. I'm missing 2 singles to get Darkness. So that should be tomorrow, probably after we finish these fights here and also these Lost Memories as well, right? In 23 hours. So that's for the gacha itself. Let's check the Monster Conquest and see what's going on in here. So how does this work? There are multiple floors that will be giving you different rewards, and this will also be giving you daily rewards just for participating. So extra currency every single day during the remaining 7 days that the collaboration will be here for you to get more things on the Blessing Vault. This means you can get more dupes for your Chomosuke. Maybe you can get the rest of the cosmetics if that's what you're looking for. Personally, I'm gonna be getting the cosmetics because this is what I like the most first. Then I'll get the Chomosuke shards, and then lastly, I'm gonna be going for the stickers. Is the food good? Yes, it's a 1.5% attack, but I like the cosmetics. When it comes to gacha games and cosmetics and collectibles, I am someone who prefers that first, rather than a little bit of extra power. You know, this might be giving me 300 power, which it is power. Combat power is combat power. We're not gonna complain, but I would just rather get the cosmetics first. That said, sadly, this is gonna be a little bit annoying for free-to-plays because you can only use companions in here, and companions tend to not be that great in terms of combat power and in terms of their skills. And not only that, but the bonuses are kind of big. So assuming you are a spender, right? As you can see, if I put Megumin, I deal 20% more damage. If I put Aqua, I get 20% increased attack. If I put Kazuma, I get 10% increased speed, and if I put Akane, I get an extra 10% as well. So there is a lot of companions you can put that will be giving you bonuses that it is going to do. It is going to be better. So if you have them, you will be getting a lot of extra bonuses. You cannot go with other players, sadly, so you will have to go with the companions, and that's about it. Make sure you have a decent build, and you should be fine. Honestly, at least for the first one, it's 5 million HP. Obviously, the more you push, the harder it gets, and even more so with companions, right? But that's basically how it works. It's nothing else. As you guys can see, with my combat power, I am dealing decent damage. I'm not one-shotting it, and that's at 1.3 million combat power. As for the first one, these Conquest rewards are a one-time thing, but it's still pretty good because this means, for example, now I can get my Darkness. And then every other reward that you will be getting simply is for the daily ones. And then when you participate, you get both the dailies, and unless you haven't cleared, then you get this one. So just participate once per day to get your daily rewards and try to push as far as possible. You don't have to do this now. You can do this the last day. Just when you are stronger, wait for the last day, and then you do it there, right? You do not have to do it now and try hard. You have 6 more days to do it, so you are good. There we go. We get also our last collab companion, finally, Darkness. There we go. Alright, that's it. That's basically everything for this one. Just wanted to showcase a little bit, talk about the prices and why I think it's, you know, kind of expensive in my opinion. 17. I want to take her to 20, just like every other companion in the account, and then we'll focus on Megumi to take her to level 100. If you guys need help with any of the guides for companions or for content overall, just let me know, and I will be making guides on those as well soon. Not much to say because there is no other content until 2 more days when we get the new dungeon, and then we'll talk about that one, and specifically level 100, which is the seasonal content. We'll also be making a guide on that. That's it. That's everything for this one. As usual, we are live every single day. If you guys want to come by, say hello. Links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool dinner dates, and I'll see you on the next one.